My question to you is, earlier you mentioned that in order to defeat our enemy, we need to know our enemy. So why do you think that Obama and his administration won't accurately describe or acknowledge what ISIS is?
Actually, I think that they don't accurately acknowledge it because they think that if they do, then they will alienate countries like Saudi Arabia and Qatar and Bahrain and others that we are fighting the Islamic State alongside, and Jordan and so on. And the thing is that I don't think that's necessarily so. The Saudis, of course, are a very problematic ally to start with. They propagated this ideology all around the world with their oil money for decades now. And now they have the caliphate that they've been preaching. And it says the House of Saud has no legitimacy. It's kind of poetic justice. But they did this in the first place. So they have to know. And if the president were honest about it and said, you know, these people are working from the texts and teachings of Islam, and I invite Muslims who reject this understanding of Islam to join with us, what would be the problem? But he, I think, thinks that to do that would alienate our Muslim allies, however weak those allies may be. And that if he did it, then he would find it harder perhaps also to work with Muslim groups in America that the Justice Department works very closely with, supposedly to counter terrorism within the communities. But ironically, here again, the groups that the Justice Department works with, Council on American Islamic Relations, Muslim Public Affairs Council, and so on, they're all counseling Muslims not to talk to the FBI if they get questioned. Or if somebody comes into the mosque, they say, don't cooperate. I had flyers from the recent CARE conference in Florida saying, shh, don't talk to the police. So what kind of help is that? And so here again, it's what we have in Washington to a tremendous degree is what I call fantasy-based policymaking. That American policy is based not on what things are, but what they wish they were. And that's just a recipe for disaster.